Art is too important not to share. Welcome to the Allie and Callie Artcast.
Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Callie, and we're with the Arts and Culture Alliance. Hello, everyone.
Hello, we are back at the Hive in Coeur d'Alene.
On 4th Street.
Yep, it's very warm outside.
It's super hot. It
Yep.
was hard to get in the building.
Yes, it was.
The stupid keypad didn't like the sun.
That's right.
But that's okay.
Yeah, that's all right.
We like the sun.
We called the owner, and she came right down and opened the door for us.
Got us in the building, so we love the Hive.
Mm-hmm.
So
what's going on?
Let's see. What's going on with me? Nothing.
Oh.
I've just been resining this morning. So
good for you.
I've finished my commission, Lazy Susans.
Oh, good.
So now I just have to put the base, the circle, the Lazy Susan part. I don't know what that is.
Are you taking pictures of your work and putting them on Facebook?
I will when they're completed.
Oh, good.
Yes.
What's
And
your Facebook?
It's When It Rains, I Pour.
Yeah.
Is my page.
I think all of you out there should go check out her work. It's really, really
Yeah.
cool.
I did a really cool charcuterie board that I'm calling Regal.
Ooh.
Because it's got golds and reds, and it's so pretty. I don't know if I can give it away or sell it.
Right.
Because it's really pretty.
Well, sometimes you got to keep it.
Sometimes you gotta, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. What about you?
Well, in addition to that beautiful charcuterie board that you did for me to give to my sister, which I'm very excited about,
Yes.
I have been gardening.
Yes.
And I went out in my garden, which I have not really tended to very well this year, and it was really overgrown. And there was, I had cucumbers that were like 12 inches long that I will not be eating because I Googled
Were those
it.
the orange ones?
Yeah.
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 They didn't look like cucumbers.
No, they did not. They were a
like,
little scary looking.
yeah.
And the squash has taken over my greenhouse, and I've got squash hanging from the rafters in the greenhouse. It's really funny.
Sounds like a book.
It is kind of a.
You should make a book.
I'll make a book about my garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a
Or
horror
a horror
movie.
movie, right?
Thanks, Kristen. That's good.
Right.
The
I know, this
squash
year
that
might have
ate
been
my greenhouse.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something like
Right.
that.
And what's really weird is last year my squash did not do anything.
So it
I
likes
didn't even
the heat.
get
It must like the heat.
Well, it liked the Coeur d'Alene compost I put on
oh,
it this
well,
year
that.
too.
Maybe that's it.
Coeur d'Alene.
Woo!
It's a miracle worker.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. Bing! Is that fertilizer?
It's compost that you put in your garden,
okay.
and it.
See, I don't do that. I
Coeur
have
d'Alene
bunnies.
is a local company.
I don't need fertilizer. I have bunnies.
That's right. You have bunnies.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get bunny fertilizer next year.
I don't know. I could
probably
probably
be-
save you a bunch. Come to my yard
Right.
for some free bunny stuff.
There you go. What
That's
do
all
they
the-
call it? Guano?
I don't.
Well, that's bat poop. Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, we're sidetracked.
I know.
So again, we're in September, and we're focusing on young adults in the arts in Coeur d'Alene and in the area. And we've had an actress, Ruby, a couple weeks ago, and then today we have a young artist who's performed with CYT.
Yeah.
Why don't you introduce her?
I will, but I want to talk a little bit about the CYT Christian Youth Theater program. It's an after-school theater arts training program for students ages 4 to 18, and it was founded in 1980, and it's grown to be the largest youth theater program in the nation. And CYT Coeur d'Alene is one of 27 of these organizations throughout. And they offer classes for children throughout the school year, and they run these 10-week workshops, and they do camps in the summer, and they're weeks long, and they get to create a hands-on theater experience, and they're focused on building performance skills and self-confidence and teamwork. So it sounds like a really great program for young people, especially those that are really interested in performing or hamming it up on stage.
And then the classes are ages 6 through 18 throughout the school year, right? So,
Right.
And those are like 2 hours long, 10 consecutive weeks, fall, winter, and spring sessions.
Right.
So I bet they can go check that out at CYT's website if
Yes,
you're interested
it's cytnorthidaho.org.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
And in fact, Well, our guest today is Halle Hatfield, and she's 9 years old, and she's been doing these classes and camps with CYT since she was 5 years old.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And every time she does one of the 10-week workshops, it ends with like a little performance. So she's been able to do that. But she has to finish the core classes before she gets to audition. But you're going to be done with the core classes at the end of this semester, right? That's pretty exciting. So we are going to introduce Halle a little bit differently than we do our other guests.
Yes, we are.
So we're backing up and we're starting over. So,
okay.
Hi, I'm Halle.
And I'm Callie.
And I'm Halle.
Yay! Here we are, all three of us together. I love
I know. It's so fun.
it. Our special guest co-host. I would
That's
call her a
right.
co-host.
She's our co-host
Co-host
today.
today. I like co-hostess.
Yeah. So, Halle, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you live and go to school? And
I live in Hayden, Idaho, and I go to school at Atlas Elementary. And
Let's see.
you're a kid?
You're a kid.
Yeah.
You're 9 years old. So, what is your favorite thing to do when you're performing?
I like to sing and act a lot. I'm on the iffy side about dancing.
Oh.
So,
Okay. You can
yeah.
be a mover. I'm a mover. I did take a little dance, but it's good to be able to. It's called stage movement,
Right.
As long as you can move, you'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you taking lessons? Are you taking lessons through CYT?
Right now I'm doing a drama class, and I just started on Tuesday, and it's at the
At their offices?
no, not anymore. The Canvas Church.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
That's where they offer their classes?
They didn't do it last time, but just this time, I don't know
That's
why.
where it is.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. I see.
That's cool.
So they have space at the Croc sometimes, and then they go around at other
The
churches.
voice you hear in the background is Halle's mom.
Yeah, we should have given her a mic too. That's
know.
all right. That's all right. We'll get some info on the side.
Exactly. So tell us what you're learning about. What are you learning?
So we're learning about like how to do types of acting in the drama class, and we actually got to kind of make up the performance that we're doing at the end of the semester. So I'm really excited about that.
Ooh.
So you're going to do some playwriting too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
So how many are in your class?
At least maybe 15.
Oh, that's a good size. Yeah, that's fun.
Mhm.
Do you have boys in there too?
2 boys.
Okay, that's
boys.
okay. That's about average.
Right.
There's always a lot of girls and a
Yep.
few guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay.
And so what does your class, like your first day, what did you do?
At the beginning, my mom dropped me off, but we didn't my mom stayed because we had this little meeting at the beginning, and they just did they were talking about
Like orientation.
yeah, they were doing that kind of thing, and it was maybe 15 minutes long, and then we finally got to go to our classes. And when we did go to our classes, we did a few games to learn each other's names and stuff, and it was just really fun. And then towards the end, we got to make up our play. So that was really fun.
So you jumped right into writing the play, getting oh, that's great.
Are you all going to be in one big play together, or are you going to have separate little groups?
We're gonna have 2 groups, and it's gonna we're all gonna be on stage, but
Right.
we're gonna have 2 groups on stage. So we're gonna be doing a circus type thing, but we're street actors and stuff. So I'm really excited about that, and it's gonna be really fun because we are gonna be able to do some tricks and like performance and perform, and then we're gonna like kind of do some of our talents.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Got some hidden talents that we should know about?
yeah.
Not really.
No?
Are you
I
sure?
really-
I bet you do. You just don't toot your own horn.
Oh, I do gymnastics, and I'm starting tumbling and cheer this Friday
Oh, fun.
See,
at the
that's a
same
talent.
gymnastics place.
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
fun.
So who's your teacher in your classroom, in your class that you're just taking, the
Oh,
drama class?
Miss Lily.
Miss Lily.
And then we have a like assistant, and her name is, I think, Emma.
Emma. Oh, nice.
Great.
So what are some of the other classes that you've taken in the past few years?
So I've taken some camps.
Mm-hmm.
One was like the Greatest Showman camp, so we were kind of like
fun.
singing
Songs from the show?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then
I want to take that.
I know.
at the beginning of when I started my chorus, I did a singing corps, and we sung like 2 songs. And then I did a dance class just a few months ago,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end we did like a showcase like we were going to do for all of our corps.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of this corps, I'm going to be able to get a certificate on stage when I walk out before we start like the dancing and singing and stuff. So that will represent that's my last corps.
Oh, my
And then,
goodness.
so once you're done with all the cores, then what does that mean? Then you can audition for anything?
I can do more classes, and I can also audition for more things.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you
Like
ever...
their main stage shows.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Have you auditioned for anyone else outside of CYT?
No, I don't think so.
Are you interested in doing that?
No.
No, not yet.
I love CYT. It's like
Oh, I understand.
it's like-
You're faithful. She's
yeah.
faithful to her group.
That's
I
good.
understand that. But sometimes experience outside is good too. Also,
Right,
I'm just going to say that my husband's artistic director of Coeur
At the
d'Alene
Coeur d'Alene
Summer Theater, and
Maybe-
that might, if they ever needed a cute 9-year-old like you, I'm just saying,
maybe I'll
might
try
think-
something out.
Yeah, if something happens, if
Yeah.
you should maybe want to
Yeah.
venture out, it's good to.
Right. Then you might work with Callie.
Yeah, and I
who's
love
pretty
kids.
amazing.
So,
Yeah.
I've worked with Ruby. I played her mom a couple times. So anyway.
So what's your favorite role that you've done?
Probably when I was like probably 6, the first class I ever did, I was a little mime, and I was like the center on stage, and I pretended that I was in the box, and then there was these 2 little kids, and they came around, and they just we were like in this little toy car, and they were just like riding around and like squirting us with like water and stuff, and then I got to walk around, and just it was really fun.
Oh, fun.
And I think that's how I like wanted to do more CYT.
Really?
That's good.
So you started when you were 5. How did it feel when you very first started? Do you remember that feeling?
Yeah,
Was it a little scary?
Yeah, a little bit, but I also like I eased my way into it, and I got really comfortable with it.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've been doing it enough. You're almost a veteran.
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
years. That's great.
4 years?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I can't.
5 to
thank
9
you.
is 4. She's not so good with the
I
math.
know, I'm not so good with
She's
the math.
artistic. She's not a great mathematician.
Hello, Allie and Callie Artcast listeners. Tubbs Coffee Roasters is offering you 20% off your next coffee purchase at our roastery. Just mention this ad and get 20% off our core blends of Beast, Double Eagle, or Teacher's Pet. Also redeemable online at tubbscoffeeroasters.com with promo code AllieCallie20. That's ALICALLIE20. Tubbs Coffee Roasters, globally sourced, locally roasted.
Let's hear about Allie, I hear you've known Hallie her whole life.
Her whole life.
Yeah.
So I met her mom
Mm-hmm.
about 13 years ago, we figure.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to meet Hallie's grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to Drew's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to meet Hallie when she was really, really little. I made the birth announcement.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's special.
See, it's been a while.
Yeah.
So one day, Debbie, who's the grandma, invites me out on their boat,
Mm-hmm.
and Drew and Hallie join us. And Hallie runs up to me and she goes, "Allie, it could be Allie, Callie, and Hallie." And we started just playing with that idea, and I brought it up to Kristen, and Kristen goes, "That's a brilliant idea."
Mm-hmm.
So we spent the day on the boat talking about Allie, Callie, and Hallie.
That's right. And we were like, kids in the arts, why not?
Why not?
Start them early.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to bring up more in the art community from this early age, because some of us are getting long in the tooth and we're getting tired, and we need to bring new kids in.
Who's that?
Me. I'm talking about me, because I'm getting tired, you know.
Why do they call it long in the tooth when you're getting older?
I don't know. Do your teeth get longer?
I don't know.
It makes no sense to me.
Cats' teeth do, though. Maybe
Oh, really?
That's where
Somebody look it up and tell us
Yeah.
in the comments, please, because we don't know. Anyway.
So do you remember that day when we went out on the boat and you told me you wanted to do that?
Yes.
So
pretty
now
fun.
that you're on the air, what would you like to do? I think I heard you want to do a couple of shout outs.
Oh.
Yes.
So shout out. Go for it.
Okay, shout out to Mr. Jerome, my teacher at Atlas Elementary. Also, happy birthday to one of my best friends, Rex.
Oh, that's so nice.
And why did you shout out to that teacher?
Because he's a really great teacher, and he's just one of the best teachers I've had, and he's been teaching me a lot, and I really like him.
That's awesome.
And
What
do you learn
grade?
from him?
Two
I'm
questions. What grade?
I'm in 4th grade.
Fourth grade, because I can't remember. And?
And what does he teach?
He's just my regular teacher.
Oh,
He's your
okay. So
homeroom.
like general.
He did my ALP last year,
And what's the ALP?
Advanced Learning Program. But
Oh.
my grandma likes to joke about, because on the first day when I told her that I was in it, I told her that it was Advanced Learning Prodigy. So she always jokes about
My granddaughter's a prodigy.
Yeah.
Well, you are.
Well, grandmas are supposed to
That's
do that
right.
about
That's
their
what they s-
grandchildren.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
exciting.
You
Fun.
know, I have a grandson now.
Oh, you do?
I do. He's 4 months old, and he's so cute, and I can't wait to get him into doing fun things like singing and dancing.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah,
We need
that'll
more
be fun.
boys.
Right.
'Cause there's only 2 in our class. You need to get
Right.
some more.
I
Recruit
know.
from your class at Atlas.
I've had some in my past 2 classes.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a few more than that.
That's good. See, if boys were listening, they should know that there's so many girls in theater. It's a great way to meet girls.
Oh yeah, there
I'm just
you go.
saying.
Right.
I'm just saying. Maybe not in the 4th grade, but I mean, as you get older and progress,
Right.
you can meet a lot of great people too.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying,
Right.
you know. But we always need more boys.
Yes.
Always. In the
In the
theater.
theater,
In the theater.
So, Hallie, what do you want to do? Do you want to
Yeah.
be a famous actress someday? Or
I
what?
either want to be a singer-songwriter or a really famous actor.
You could do both, you know.
Wow. Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
play an instrument?
No, not yet.
Do you want to play one?
Yeah,
Which
What-
one?
I want to play guitar.
Oh,
Guitar. Then you could be that famous songwriter like Taylor
Like-
Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say Carole King.
Ooh,
I
too
guess
old.
that shows how long my teeth are.
Your teeth are getting longer.
Right.
I'm trying to stay. And there's probably somebody younger than Taylor Swift because she's like 30 or something.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, she's. Oh well. Anyway, we digress once
Yes, we
again.
do. I know. That's our MO.
So okay, what about film and TV? Interest in that? You think?
I want to be on TV shows,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think I wanted to film it or yeah.
Yeah.
You mean you don't want to be the one that's filming? You
Yeah.
want to be the one on camera?
Yeah.
In it.
Yes.
Performing.
I think
acting.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so Atlas, what schools will you go to then in Hayden? What's your next school?
Probably for middle school, I'll probably go to Woodland.
Woodland, okay.
Oh, I hear
And
that's
then
a really good school.
Woodland, would you then go to Lake City? Lake City,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Great. I know the drama teacher.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mom's over here
But
going,
I kind of want to go to Coeur d'Alene, though.
And I have two children. And one went to Coeur d'Alene and one went to Lake City. That was not fun for me, but for them, they loved
was
it.
good.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. One refused to go to Coeur d'Alene and one refused to go to Lake City.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I was like, okay.
Well,
So-
then the younger one doesn't get the teacher that the older one already had,
Yeah.
and then get compared.
Yeah, he
That's
paved
kinda
his
nice.
own little way,
Right.
in a way.
Right.
Yeah, but it's kind of crazy. I think both schools are great,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, you'll see what happens. Who knows?
Right.
And then there's college. I always say just keep training, keep
Yep,
training.
Keep training.
Never.
So who is your inspiration? What actress or actor is your favorite?
My actress would probably have to be. This is a hard one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I know who my singer is.
Who's
Okay,
that?
Who's that?
Probably either Taylor Swift
Oh,
or
yes. Okay, Taylor Swift.
or yeah, just Taylor Swift.
Okay.
That's a good one.
So you did a good job
I-
bringing up to
man.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
It's amazing.
Not as old as I think I am.
What's your favorite TV show?
Probably something on Disney Channel. I really like
Oh,
Disney
yeah.
Channel.
We used to watch Disney Channel
Yeah,
all the
Disney is
time.
awesome.
Yeah, there's good stuff on
I
there.
probably like Hannah Montana.
Oh, really?
Most.
Oh, wow.
They still show that?
No, I just watch it on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I watched all Hannah Montana's. That's the first concert my daughter went to with me. It was the loudest concert I've ever been to in my entire life.
Wow.
Guess who opened for them?
Who?
Her. Jonas Brothers.
Oh, wow.
I just went to Jonas Brothers.
You did?
They were awesome. I loved them. And I was like, these kids are great. You know, I kind of knew who they were. And I was like, oh, this is good. And then the screaming started with the young children screams, which is a different screaming than like adult screaming. It's like
Right.
at a different
Pitch.
the whole concert, my ears were plugged going, I love it. It's great. I love it. And I was like, I left that concert. It was in Denver and I left it and I thought I had the worst headache. I was like,
And I'll never be able to hear again.
I was like, I'm never taking my kids to a concert again. They can go by themselves. I'll drop them off at the door and go, good luck. But it was a great concert. But I have to say, I enjoyed the Jonas Brothers a lot. They were awesome. And Hannah Montana, or Miley Cyrus, was great. She just
Really?
did a lot of scene changes, or not scene,
Oh.
costume changes.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, the Jonas Brothers didn't change their clothes. They sang a lot, and I was a little more impressed with them just
them.
because they didn't leave the stage, and it was.
So
really
when did
good.
you get to see them?
I got to see them like either a week ago or 2 weeks.
Wow,
Wow.
where?
I was in Boise.
Oh.
And I got home the night before school started.
Wow,
wow.
that's a special treat.
Yeah.
Wow,
No kidding.
they're awfully cute too. I have to say,
Are they?
my daughter loves. I think it's
I know.
Nick.
I'm
I don't-
really showing how long
Nick,
my teeth
Joe.
are. I don't even. I know who they are. I know their name, but I have no idea what they do.
Yeah,
And I
Wow.
don't know what they look like.
They all have dark hair. That's all I can say.
Okay.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Add a little flair to your special events with Scraps Barbecue, a great catering choice for your next gathering. Specializing in golf tournaments, sporting events, and more, their commercial kitchen can be on site, or you can choose to have a fully catered meal delivered right to you. Known for their authentic Santa Maria style tri-tip and tequila lime fish tacos, they can customize the menu to meet your needs for groups of 20 to 2,500. Contact Kevin at kevin@scrapsbarbecue.com or check them out on Facebook.
Okay, so Halle, since you're our guest co-host, why don't you put us in the hot seat? Why don't you ask us a few questions?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll start with you, Callie.
Okay, Halle.
Okay.
I love saying that.
Okay. How long have you been doing
Shows? Okay, I will be honest with you. Professionally, 40 years.
What?
Yes. I know. Actually, it's even longer.
See how long her teeth are?
I know, they're super long. My first paying gig, I did a voiceover for a planetarium when I was 13. And actually, so it would be even longer than that. But that was a one-time gig. And then I didn't get paid again until I was 18. So you can do the math.
Not me.
Not me either.
40 years. 40 years. So, yeah, a
Okay.
long time.
What's your favorite show?
My favorite show that I've performed in?
Yeah.
I would have to say I'm a big fan of West Side Story. And I got to be Maria when I was way too old, which was amazing because it was at NIC with Coeur d'Alene Summer Theater. And it's a very big stage. If you ever been on NIC stage, it's very big. So people couldn't tell how old I was. And I'm really short. And I was a lot smaller then. So it looked like I could have been 16 years old from far away. But if you get up close, you might go, maybe not. But it was great. That's probably one of my most favorite. And then acting-wise, just non-musical, I got to be Malin in Steel Magnolias. And that's a great role, and that was fun for me.
And I got to see her in that show.
Yeah,
and it
that's
was really
probably
good.
one of my all-time favorites. It was a great one. Thanks. What a good question.
In fact, I was sitting next to Kristen when we saw that show, and Kristen was
Mouthing the lines.
mouthing the lines throughout the entire show.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. One more question.
Okay, one more.
Have you ever done a singing and dancing show, or have you always just done acting?
No, because I got my degree in musical theater. In college, we were required to take dance. So I hadn't started dancing. My first dancing show was Hello Dolly in high school. And I played Minnie Faye, which is a fun little part. You'd be cute as Minnie Faye. But I had to dance in the show. So that was the first time I did really any dancing was in high school. And then in college, they said, kind of like core of CYT, you have to take core classes. So I had to take voice lessons. I had to take ballet, jazz, and tap, to everyone's dismay. No, I would say I learned the basics. So I can kind of tap. And the more shows I did, the better a dancer I became. But I wouldn't say, again, don't put me next to a real dancer. That's all I can say, because I'm just not. I don't have the dancer's arms, and I don't have the long legs. I'm a character dancer. How about that?
Okay, actually, one
Okay,
more
just
question.
one more.
Then I'll go to Allie.
Okay.
What advice would you give me for a young performer like me?
For you, I would say keep doing what you're doing. I love that you're taking classes at CYT. I would say when you're comfortable, you should try auditioning for other people when you're ready, because I've worked with a lot of CYT kids, and it's always good to get other directors, other perspectives on acting and choices and musical styles. And so broaden your horizons. I know you're only 9. You got lots of time. But the more training you get in all areas, the more you'll work. So when I started out, I said, I'm only going to be an actress. And when I went to college, they said, we had to sing at an audition. And I said, oh, but I'm going to be an actor. Why do I need to sing? And they said, everyone sings. at the school. So I sang, and they said, you should be in musical theater. And I said, well, I sing. But they go, no, you will work if you change your major to musical theater. And so I listened because I was like, well, I want to work.
Good advice.
That was great advice for me. So I would just say, keep the training and try to broaden your horizons. Go out every once in a while. When you feel comfortable, think about working with other people and keep it up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, now you.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm a little scared.
How long have you been doing the stuff that you've been doing?
Well, I have been a graphic designer for over 25 years, and I do all kinds of stuff. In fact, I tell people when they say, well, what do you do? I say I do everything, because if I don't know how to do it, I go find out how to do it. And I make it. Like, I did work for your mom. That's how I met your mom. And when NCCE, that she used to work for, approached me it was a very big project, and it was scary to me. And I'm like, I don't even know if I can do it. And then I had to talk myself into it and say, yes, you can. And then I figured it out, and I did it for them for years. And it's fun, because I tell people I get paid to color.
That's
so you
pretty
must be
good
a
job.
really good colorer.
I am. My mother is an artist too, and she said when we were little that she just wouldn't give us coloring books, and she said when we did use something that had lines, to color outside of them and be creative. She wanted us to be creative, so that's what we did.
That's great.
I really like coloring too.
I know.
I love coloring.
It's very relaxing.
It is.
So what do you think that you like to do? Like, which project did you like to do the most? Like, what was your favorite one?
Ooh, I've done a lot of projects, but what, I gotta say that the projects that I do for the Arts and Culture Alliance are probably my favorite. And one of the reasons is that I don't have to answer to anybody.
She's the
I
boss.
get to do my own thing. But it's been really fun, because not only am I creating the marketing pieces for the programs, but in a lot of cases, I'm actually making the program. Even though the program already existed, like Art Walk, I get to make it bigger. The studio tour is a good example that we've made that bigger. So that's really satisfying, because I'm not just doing the design work for it. I'm actually doing the programming.
Mm-hmm.
When can I start babysitting your grandbaby?
As soon as his parents will let you.
I know. They barely let her.
I know. I should have had you come over on Sunday. I babysat him for 8 hours, and it just about killed me. I was so happy when Chloe got there to pick him up, because I was so tired.
Yeah. They're so cute, though.
Looking to sell?
Or seeking that dream home?
Nancy White of Coeur d'Alene Portfolio Real Estate is not your average real estate agent.
Known as the real estate queen, Nancy has consistently garnered awards and accolades in sales production, education, and leadership while continuing to volunteer locally.
And she is an avid supporter of our local arts community. Coeur d'Alene Portfolio Real Estate promises local real estate expertise plus concierge-level service. Call Nancy today at 208-818-1126.
She's got another question. She's getting it ready. It's a big one.
What activities are there for kids with the Arts and Culture Alliance?
Oh, well, we do a program that we call Kids Draw Architecture. And we didn't do it this year because of COVID. But it's a really cool program where we bring in architects and artists and landscape designers and all kinds of people, plus volunteers. And kids sign up, and we usually have between 35 and 50 kids. And we go somewhere and and the kids get to work with these experts in the field one-on-one and learn how to draw. And it is always a really successful day. The last couple of years that we did it, we went to the Cataldo Mission. Have you been to the Cataldo Mission?
No, I don't think so.
It is the
really
old
pretty.
church east of town that is the oldest building in the state of Idaho. And it's a really, really cool church. It's up on a hill.
Next to a
the next
stream
time you
and-
guys go driving with your family, you'll have to have your family pointed out to you because it's a really cool place. And if you get the chance to go visit it, you should, because they have a visitor center that is Smithsonian quality.
Isn't it like a white building?
It is,
Kinda,
yes.
yeah.
I think I've seen it. I think I've drove past it, but I've never been in it.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then the little house next door to it is where the Jesuit priests used to live. And they've kind of restored that and made that a place for people to visit. But what we do is we take the kids up there and they not only learn how to draw, they learn how to see the world around them and understand the cultural significance of the things that they're drawing.
That's actually really cool.
It is
cool.
really cool.
So when we get to bring back Kids Draw Architecture,
We'll probably do that next year.
yeah, we definitely will do it next year.
And let Northwest Specialty Hospital sponsor it.
What a great idea!
Holly, you're awesome! Can we ask you one question? How
Yeah.
was COVID for you?
Yeah.
Did you do a lot of online school last year?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it great to be back in school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
bet.
nice to see your friends and just be with teachers, and I bet it's better for everyone, I think, just to have that constant contact, don't you think?
Yeah. Also, at like the beginning of COVID, I actually got it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was really unfortunate because it was in the summertime, and I made this place that I was going to for daycare shut down.
Oh, no! Dang it! Well, at least you were honest and let him know.
Right.
You know, I had COVID in the beginning in July of 2020, and it was just it wasn't fun. I will say that it was not good.
For me, at least, I was still really energized, and I really didn't feel sick, and I was rolling off my couch.
Well,
that's
that's
good. You
I'm
had
glad.
had mild symptoms.
That's good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we don't want you to be sick.
Right.
Yeah, but it's good to be back in school.
Yes.
And we're knock on wood, we stay healthy, and and there you go.
Right.
Well, this has
Well,
been so fun.
I know, Hallie. We love having you on
I
as
love
our
being
co-host.
here.
Yay, I love it. You're really good
Yay.
at co-hosting.
Yes,
so
you are.
if ever I'm sick, Allie can call Hallie.
That's right. And then it'll be, "Hi, I'm Allie," and you can say, "Hi, I'm Hallie."
Yeah. Or if Allie's sick, it'll be Hallie and Callie.
That's right.
We could go on and on.
I know. That would be fun.
Well, we're excited to see you, hopefully, in all the CYT shows when they come up, and maybe in other shows coming up as you get older and older, and very excited.
Right.
So, I'm not sure what that means.
What does
What's
that
that?
mean?
Oh, the website. Kristen just wrote scribbly lines,
Yep,
and
she
I'm like,
did.
I don't know what that means.
My favorite part of this show is the notes that we get on that board.
But at least we call it out. Like, have
Yep.
no idea what that is. Okay, website for
CYT is cytnorthidaho.org.
org. Yes. So go to their website and see what kind of classes your kids can get enrolled in. And that Christmas Carol, which plays at the Croc from November 12th through the 21st.
Right.
That's awesome. That's a nice long run.
I know.
So cool.
Yeah.
So thank you, Hallie, and
I know,
Mom
we
and
really-
Grandma.
I know.
This
It's
was so
great to have
nice.
you all here, and
I love seeing youth in theater. I love new blood. It's
Right.
awesome.
Yep.
So
maybe one day you and Callie will be performing
That's
together
right.
and do a
You-
musical number.
that's right.
I got to do a musical number with her
That's
once.
right. We did.
We did. We were clowns.
We were clowns.
Because we are clowns.
How appropriate. All right.
Okay, well, I'm Allie.
And I'm Callie.
And I'm Hallie. Whatever you do, make it creative.
Did you know that right here in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, we have one of the nation's premier anti-bullying programs for students? Since 2006, Stu Cabe and the Ovation Company has been helping students and educators reach their full potential by following this simple philosophy: work hard, play fair, be kind. For more information on how to make your school a kinder place, visit www.ovationcompany.com.
The Allie and Callie Artcast is brought to you by the Coeur d'Alene Arts and Culture Alliance and sponsored by the Ovation Company, Scraps Barbecue, Tubbs Coffee Roasters, and Coeur d'Alene Portfolio Real Estate.